Fire up chatbot again. I've got to get my... Chatbot's firing back up. Chatbot's back up. All right, give me a minute to get everything fired back up that's normally running.
Like your PS4.
Well, that too, but I mean everything else that I normally have running for stream. I need to get my closed captioning hooked back up. Where did that go? Oh, it's over here. Incognito window. Okay, let me change captions. This is all the stuff that I normally have to do before I start streaming, so hang on one second. Okay. Let me fire up PS4 again. Let's make sure this is running. This is running good. Okay. Where's my OBS? There's OBS. Okay. Let's back up here. Put it behind everything. What are you confused about, Madman? Okay. I think we got everything going again. Okay, we're back. All right. We're back. The hard reboot did it. I will have to I'll probably have to look and see if that's a known issue. Maybe there's a software upgrade for the drivers for AverMedia. It's funny, I was just talking about how I didn't have any problems with it. Evo! Evo, you still here? How you doing, brother? I thought I was lost for the rest of the night too. I'm just glad it's working again. Let me get... okay, I have to get my stream labels opened up again so I can see what I miss. Let me come over here. Pause that. Okay. Get that back where it needs to be. There we go. That's what I want to see. Eight Leg Bum, thank you for the 500 biddies. Llama, thank you for the host. Mr. Boom, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the family. Again, Shy Susie, thank you for the 5 months of Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very, very much. Did I get an invite?
Yeah.
All right. Let me get to it. There we go. And we're back, and we're running. And again, sorry about that. And I was just saying, you know, streaming is still in its infancy. But that's the first time I've ever had a problem with the AverMedia card. And like I said, it's very possible that since the last Windows update, that there are driver updates that need to be installed as well. And I'll do that after I finish streaming. So thanks everybody for hanging out and being here. I see my viewer number dropped by over 100 people. And that's unfortunate, but it happens. The games have been very ghost face on console, not good. How are you doing, Jasmine? And actually, I need to move this. Yay! Thanks to everybody that is still here. I appreciate it. I'm doing good. I just had my capture card decided didn't want to work anymore, so I had to reboot my computer. But it's working now. It's working now. It's working good. Well, I mean, campers, and it's. I mean, how do you get used to playing against a killer when you're dying this quick? And I said, I mean, it took me 2 days to get better associated with how to play against it on PC, but I play console once a week. How's that ever going to happen? And it really changes up your play style, because you have to be looking behind you all the time. And yeah, it's a little tough, especially as fast as he is. So find it hilarious when he's peeking at you. The problem is finding him peeking at you, and how fast he can, you know, gain his power by looking at you. It's, you know, it's a killer's dream. It's a killer main's dream, is to have Ghostface as powerful as he is right now. Raltz, how are you? Good to see you. How was your day?
Oh, I think it's Chainsaw. Well, I don't think it's Ghostface unless he's got a chainsaw.
Oh, you know, that'll be the next buff.
Come on, Billy, I'll let you hook me, just because you're not Ghostface.
No ruin. Drawing something, how are you? Thank you, drawing something. Appreciate it. Thanatophobia.
Yeah. Hey, that might win. No, back way, back.
balance of mid-screen sensitivity and edge screen sensitivity are never right. So if you get your mid-screen sensitivity right for small aim, etc., the edge screen sensitivity for looking around or wide panning. Really? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Unbelievable lunge around the corner.
And now on each chainsaw, like what is the trend?
It was good, finally winding down. I had my capture card decided to poop out on me. So I had to reboot my streaming machine. Because every time I went to go shut it down, it said it was occupied even though it wasn't working. I'm thinking maybe there's driver updates that need to be taken care of. Thank you.
Ah!
Is it alright if I ask people in chat to add them on PS4 to play with? Do it in the in Discord under the console DVD section. You went back to the hook? Yeah, that's the best place to do that. Where's he at?
It's not by me.
I have Will make it. If I could ever get a chance to heal you, that would be wonderful.
I can see him shaking the sound, so. He's on me. I'll take him away.
I'm working my way over there, but I'm all the way across the map. And this is going to be a basement party. Kenneth, how are you doing?
Oh, he got me that time. I'm dead on that, by the way.
Are you? Oh, the D strike.
Oh, I just saved it. Goose Devil, I thought we played them before.
That's such nonsense.
Yeah.
Such nonsense. I'm dead. Hey, why bother? I would say go find Hatch. This guy's just gonna continue to get faster and faster and just. But I'm pretty sure he has barbecue and chili, so if you're not close enough, he's gonna come over there. And
No, it's not.
And he's running Spirit Fury. Game over. C. Griffin, how are you doing? I'm a little bent on the gaming so far on PC or on PS4. Too many ghost face. It's too powerful. There's a hatch right there.
Yeah, he ran towards it, and just as he jumped through, he got hit the squat.
In where the hat in the killer shack?
Yeah.
In the
No, this one looks good, was it? Not far from that. Mac, you're going back to the waiting room.
I like this.
Ooh, we'll have Foxy.
You're not on PS4 at the moment? Okay.
It says she is. I'll send you
I thought I accepted it. Hang on. Okay.
Oh, it's another one then.
Let me fire up my giveaway tools again. We still have some PC DLC Ghostface things to give away. Let's see how this looks. Big. All right, I'll open it back up. Explanation point me if you want a chance to win the DLC on Steam for PC, Ghostface DLC for DVD. And don't tell me it said DVD instead of DBD. I just mess it up all the time. It just doesn't do it right. Do we have anybody else coming in?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot. Yeah, each one.
Too bad, Madman Doug. Go to the store and buy a DVD. I mean, I could sell you some DVDs. I've got like 800 of them upstairs. What movie are you looking for? I promised you floppy disk. I did no such thing. I don't even think I own floppy disks anymore.
I actually got a bunch of 5 1/4 floppy disks and the drive in the loft from the old BBC micros computers. They're old.
I don't think AOL ever came out on floppy disks. They always used to send you a free CD.
I've got loads of those.
I know some people that filled their wall with them. They received so many of them.
I use it for cut codes.
Ferrite core memory module? No idea. You saw AOL on floppy? Really? Why would you want to dial up? A 3-foot cube had 16K RAM. You got mail.
You got drive.
I wonder if there's actually people who try to play this on dial-up.
Well, I know dial-up. I don't think dial-up.
We had dial-up. We had dial-up when I first moved to Minnesota back in '97, and we actually had 3 computers networked using the same dial-up. So anytime somebody wanted to go do something, you had to tell everybody else, don't download any music, quit looking at MySpace or whatever. Because it would just mess up everything else. I mean,
Get off the phone.
56K modem dial-up and 3 computers running off of it at the same time. You can imagine how bad that was.
My first modem was, I think, 1200 by 300. It was 1200 volt down and 300 up.
And then you get a phone call. It cuts everybody off. The first time I started, well, I was chatting with people online before internet. We used to use BBSs, bulletin board systems.
Yeah.
And they were all dial up, and we were using, I mean, when I first started doing that, we were using 300 baud modems. So don't tell me about slow. Don't tell me about slow. And we'll do the giveaway after this game. OG Alpacalypse. How are you doing? How was your stream? Thank you for bringing everybody over here. Thank you for the raid. Alpaca raid. Packer raid. Alpaca raid. What's up? I hear a chainsaw again. Daft Panic, how are you? Welcome. I've told them to be family friendly. Thank you. Thank you. How was your stream?
There's that perk that shows where people are.
Dang it. I wish I would have known he was coming that way. I would have waited and pallet.
That worked.
I'm in the killer shack working on the gen there. Tired Mind, hello, how are you doing? Good to see ya. I like how he hit behind me, behind him. I ran right through him and he hit me behind him. You know, latency. It's not a problem, it's a challenge. Rocket Fresh, thank you for the follow.
Just heard you on it just as I got in there.
I'm done. I'm done. No. I went through that doorway, he was halfway across the shack, and then he hit me. Not bugs, it's all the lag. And the game has its own lag as well. It's not just the connections. The game has its own lag as well. Just done. I'm so done. I'm so over this. I don't know. I don't use the wake up perk. What's up, Tragic Ghost? How are you doing? Well, I mean, tunneling, or did I get farmed? Hi, UK.
Why, hi.
Sandbag, tunneled, you know, it's just the way that we play. We love each other so much.
It's like, turd.
Good. You mad because I wouldn't let you farm me? You wanted to farm a little bit after you were destroying everybody? Sorry. 15% speed boost to everything with the wake up perk. And that's a bug? I have no idea what it's supposed to do, so I wouldn't know. I don't think I've ever used it. So it's not working? It's supposed to add 15%, but it's not doing anything? Is that what you're saying? Oh, it's supposed to only let you open the door 15%, but it's making everything 15% faster? Is that on all platforms or just one, or like it's just on console, just on PC, or everything? It's supposed to also have teammates help to see you. Well, that map's doing absolutely nothing.
You know what I mean? I haven't seen nothing yet. I've used the map everywhere.
Yeah, that map hasn't done anything. It showed absolutely nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Basement.
Somebody do me a favor and clip that map doing absolutely nothing for me so I can send it over to the Fog Whisperers bug reports. It needs speed boost like adrenaline has.
Run. I go when I'm ready.
Hope has the speed boost.
I'm not recovered yet, Ruben.
Other than that, how are you doing, Tragic Ghost? How was your day?
Okay, he's in front of you. Oh, the fact he's coming to me now. No, wait, he's found me. Oh, yeah. Here he is. Going towards you.
Just work lurking on my break. Oh, awesome. Thanks for hanging out here on your break. I appreciate it.
Like, right by this chair. Hopefully you can't see me moaning and groaning on the floor.
Yeah, finished gens are not as loud as they used to be. That's why I constantly run to generators, and then once I get to them, I go, oh, it's already running. Especially the ones inside buildings or indoor maps.
Oh, well, it's worth a try. Oh, no. No.
Rank 16, only running enduring. Believe it? You believe that?
Wasn't too bad.
Did he just get done? Did he just get done prestiging his Billy, and now he's starting over again with level 1 perks? Broken Controller, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Is that Coachy? I don't know how to say that name, but welcome. Thank you for the follow. Good to have you here. Groovy. Groovy, man. Yeah, that emote's cool, isn't it? Alright, let me see about changing up some perks here. This is not helping me like it used to. Run that. And then instead of Urban Evasion, I think I'm going to try running Sprinto Bursto. Or don't I have Sprint Burst? Oh, I don't have Sprint. Which survivor is the one that has Sprint Burst? That Meg?
Meg does it the second part.
Okay.
Fight.
Play Meg next round. Meghead. I'll have to play her so I can get it up as a teachable. It will be tough because, you know, we're just continuously getting completely destroyed by Ghostface on console. Oh, really? If they send you the correct drive, can't you replace it with any drive you want? Dragon Slayer, hello. Definitely Claudette, Dad, you just missed. I missed it? Did I? Let me go back and look. Dragon Slayer, that's rude. Got stuff on my face with chips and dip at 4:30 in the morning like a real pro. Alright, OG, thanks again. Thanks again, man. I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your night. I'm off tomorrow. I'm off on Fridays and Saturdays. And I really don't think I'm gonna stay up until 2 o'clock in the morning playing against Mostly ghost faces that are just completely destroying everybody. I really think that that last 2 hours would really... I mean, I'm already having a hard time staying positive. I'm sure you all understand. Yeah, Dragon Slayer over in random images. You can see the artwork.
This pig, by the way.
It's Amanda the pig.
Yeah, because I just saw the bench.
She's coming around the back side of the house right now.
Oh, I see it.
He's going clockwise around the map. He's going towards the cow tree right now.
Didn't even bother looking on the hill.
Oof, that was close.
After meets it. Oh, wait, dude.
Somebody has a crow on their head.
See. Amanda's by the harvester now. Down to the food harvester.
You're gonna get, now you got two. If you don't get off of there and start moving around pretty quick, you're gonna be in real big trouble. Where's she at?
Dunno, I moved away, didn't I?
I've got my premonition is going off, or whatever you call this perk. Oh, she's up in the house.
Oh, that she got part yet. Ah, that was on it, sorry.
Where'd she go? I have will make it. Oh, and she has make a choice too. Wonderful. Wow, she's way over there. Dancing Jack Red Magnus. Who's out bringing me that love? Brave Reality, what's up? How was your stream? Welcome everybody coming over. Thank you for bringing everybody over. Welcome everyone. How was your stream, Brad? Hey, thanks. Appreciate that. Cut me off. A little blind, a little bit blind, a little bit blind, like that. You want to give me a party hat? Are you out of party hats? She's very good at what she's doing. She's a good killer because she's predetermining movement and cutting. She cut me off twice, so that's pretty good. If I was on PC, she wouldn't have got me so much because I'd be able to run more easily while looking sideways and behind me. But on console, it's not that easy to do. Which is another reason why Ghostface is completely OP for console as far as I'm concerned. The thing is, when I was working on that gen, I saw my notification go off that she was coming in my direction, like she is now. But I saw people running around injured, so I thought she was still on somebody else, just heading in my direction, chasing somebody else. And then the next thing I know, as I finish a gen, she's right on top of me. So, never played the console version. I mean, like I said, if I played this all the time on console, I'd be better at being able to run and look behind myself. Coraline! What's up, you sweaty squid, you? How are you doing? How was your stream tonight? How was your day? How's that, astronomy and Sanskrit classes coming along? I'm doing all right. A little perturbed with trying to play against Ghostface on console. Finger painting. Oh, your finger painting class is top notch. Nice. Are you gonna do a painting to send to me to hang on my wall?
Picture of a sweaty tan.
You don't think I'd want them? Why would you say that? Her MS painting is top notch, though. So, Coraline, if you don't mind me asking,
Yeah.
what is your natural hair color? I mean, I've seen it purple. I see it red, and trust me, I'm digging the red a lot. Just curious. Spicy brunette. No, that doesn't surprise me. Spicy, sweaty, they kind of go along the same line. It just isn't me. It just isn't you. Quillan, do you play any games on console? The brown hair bores you? Hey, Matty Dell, good to see you. How are you doing? Ooh. Another spicy firework to use. I blinded her once already. Let's see if I can get 2 blinds. She's at the door by the house. I don't know where the other door is. I didn't even know this door was here, actually.
Here she is. She's going away. No, she's not. She's walking backwards, staring at the door. I'm opening the door by the house.
Yeah, she's heading this way to this one. Where's the other door at?
Right
Other
there.
side of the house?
Yeah, right other side of it. Side of it. Can't see her yet.
I'm not getting...
Oh no, she's come to my one.
Bye. I was hoping she'd come and chase me because I wanted to blind her. Again.
That wasn't too bad.
I think that's the first match I've lived in tonight on PS4.
You need to get good, Dad.
Yeah, that's what it is. I need to get good. You play PS4 DVD? Well, why don't you... Welcome me to ever come and play with me, Coraline. Have you played on once a week? Have you? So you haven't played against Ghostface on PS4 yet?
But there's space for one more.
So Caroline, what do you think of this transition? Are you ready? It's terrible, especially if you're only playing on console once a week. It's nice, right? Go ahead, Dragon Slayer. Watch this, Coraline. Watch the chat. And then watch the screen. Oh. Did one of my moderators change my scene from chat? Is that really a thing? Oh, I got things coming, trust me. I got some, now that I have this program, once I get a little more comfortable with it, I got a lot of things coming. You need that? You really need that? What's it worth to you? What's it worth? More than you can afford? That's what it's worth to you? Coach, is it Coachiva? Pretty spiffy, thanks. I was approached by the company that's producing this software. Okay, let me tell you some of the stuff that it does. Not only it lets you do that, change the scenes like that, which is cool. It also like you've seen, it lets you set up commands in your chat to do stuff for you as well. It will allow me also eventually to do letting my moderators do stuff like once I get a chance to do some videos like introducing myself when raids and stuff come in. So that way if I'm in game, I can have a moderator like bring up, say, a small video up in the corner with the stuff that I usually talk about, you know, what I do here and the ovarian cancer awareness, and open up the early signs and symptoms, all that stuff. It also lets you do your sub alerts from your hard drive, as opposed to having to rely on Streamlabs or Stream Elements, which is always crashing and always has delays and all that other stuff. The only thing it doesn't do right now is donos and follow alerts. But it will do hosts, raids, it'll let you do all of your sub alerts, it'll let you specify gift sub, new sub, all the different months. You can set all those filters in it as well. And then again, like I said, I'll be able to call up stuff from my hard drive to bring it up into the stream, and it's going to be amazing. And I'm sure it's just a matter of time before they figure out how to do the follows. Follows are real tricky, as UK Dude will tell you, because of the way that they do it. I know it can be done though.
Oh, you can do it.
And then as far as the donos, that's going to have to be some type of software that's going to have to probably moderate and connect to your PayPal so that I can tell when somebody donates or something like that. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work just yet. And if it's just the donos that need to come through Streamlabs, I'm okay with that. But they're still working the bugs out of it. It's kind of like early release. So once, and it's not easy to set up. I'm just saying right now, I could go into Streamlabs and set up stuff 15 times faster. There's a huge learning part of it, because there's chains and there's scripts and there's connecting your chains to your scripts. Recognizing the chat commands, setting up your scenes, because like this scene, if I have it set up here, then what I do is I mark all those things that I want to move, right? And then I mark that in the chain, and then I move it, and then I mark everything on the secondary movement in the chain with delays and everything else, and then set it up. Like I said, it's not going to be easy to set up yet. I'm hoping that they work into the software something to make it easier for people to use. But it's something that I've been hoping for over a year, since Streamlabs and Stream Elements have all been very unreliable, and they don't ever fix anything. They don't fix anything. They're always just coming out with new products, and they just don't fix the stuff that they already have, and it gets worse, and it's very upsetting. I mean, they took over Chatbot from Ankbot, and they've done almost nothing to it. They made it worse. They took away some of the very fun games because they changed the type of code it uses. And Great Beard, thank you very much. Nova Mo ABC. I'm not sure how you want that said, but welcome first of all, and thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the follow as well. Patrice Robinson, thank you for the follow as well. And Coraline, thank you for bringing everybody over. What are you using then? What do you mean? The software? As soon as more of the bugs are worked out of it, as soon as I know it'll do the stuff that I'm hoping that it does properly, I will tell everybody. As I've already told them, I said, if this does what it's supposed to, if I can get this thing to work the way I'm hoping it does, and they promise me it will, then Nova's fine, thank you. I said, I will 100% promote the heck out of this. I'm not developing it, but I'm working with the developers to figure out how to use it, because I know once it's working, people are going to want to know how to get things to work. And I want to be able to help you guys get it to work, because it's very important to me that as many people as possible can get away from Streamlabs and Stream Elements, because they have thoroughly pushed me over the edge time and time again. And I pay attention to everything that goes on in my stream. And when something's not working, like alerts, and on a regular basis, and every time I ask the company, like Streamlabs or Stream Elements, why isn't it working? They're like, that's interesting. That can't be our problem. It is your problem. I see it. I see it not working. I've had Streamlabs basically tells me that everything can be fixed by logging into their website, logging out of their website, and logging back in. That's going to cure all the problems with Streamlabs. And I'm like, dude, this is a set it or forget it program and website you have here. So you're telling me in the middle of my stream, in the middle of the night, when I have 150, 250, or even 50 people watching me, I need to stop my stream and go log into your website, log out and log back in to fix the alerts? That's stupid. That's ridiculous. That's unnecessary. That's irresponsible. Irresponsible. But we come out with a new product. We have slobs now. Oh, we come out with a new product. You can have a custom URL and your own channel to promote it, you know, for better this and that and the other, and marketing your brand. I'm like, you don't have anything that works that you already have. Why the heck would I want to be excited about a new item you're offering? Do we not have a fourth person?
No, I said we were going to play random.
Okay.
So I'm surprised nobody else has done it, because it's not that hard to do. The fact that it was that it was my one I did.
Yep. So, I mean, UK dude does programming. He's been working on it, because I talked to him a while ago. I said, we need to come up with something like this. He's still working on it.
Well,
So,
in the meantime, see how
stop.
that one you're using
Okay.
works.
But we had people working on doing this, because I know it's possible. So, but like I said, it's gonna, like even Streamlabs and Stream Elements, like when you guys see like the little GIFs and graphics and stuff that people have for their alerts for like subs and hosts and stuff like that, the size is limited. When it works, the size is limited. I can have, 150 meg video file that I can run straight from my own system.
You okay with that red bar?
That's wonderful. I'm okay with it. I don't care. Even though we could have dropped out and had another match in 3 minutes, but so burnt out on talk. Me too. So yeah, this is going to be amazing, and I think it's going to blow up. But because this is the same thing, and this is why I don't want to tell everybody about it yet. Okay. Has nothing to do with me having something you don't have, because I am not about that at all. It's because I had a lot of people that convinced me to switch over to Stream Elements because they don't have any problems. And I spent 2 weeks switching everything over to Stream Elements, and I had the same problems. So I wasted 2 weeks of my time setting all that up to have the same problems as Streamlabs. So I don't want to sit there and say, yeah, dude, this software is awesome. You should go ahead and get it. Spend 3 weeks, 4 weeks figuring out how to do it, setting up all your stuff, and then it gets bugged out. Give me some time. Trust me on this. I'm looking out for all of your mental well-being. Because, you see where I'm at with Stream Elements and Streamlabs. I don't want you to be like that with this. They have done a lot of bug fixes. They've done a lot of updates on it in the last week or so. So there's still stuff that's working out. But I'm telling you, as soon as it's all working well, I will post about it on Twitter. I'll post about it on Facebook. I'll tell you about it here. I'll probably have it down in my panels. I'll have all the information where you can get it.
I think the problem with Elements and Labs is for their alerts and stuff like that, everything they do is all queued up. They bunk the alerts into a queue, and if they got say thousands of streamers using it, and there's a lot of sort of alerts going off, it would take longer to go through the queue to send out the alerts, and that's probably what you're getting. And when everyone moves from Elements to Labs, Labs is fine for the start, and then all of a sudden it gets sluggish.
Genetic, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the family. Good to have you here.
And then, and then vice versa. It's where the load goes over. And, yeah. Oh, it's Ghostface again.
He's coming to the fairgrounds. Or not. So when he's in creep mode, it doesn't set off the premonition. That's amazing. That's wonderful. You guys can see my premonition going off, right? He's all around here, and it's barely going off. I can barely hear you.
He's coming back to me.
I blinded myself. I don't think I blinded him though. You saw me, because I'm exposed. Don't know much. Good. Spine shell, that's what I mean. I get them mixed up because I rarely ever use them. I just started using them.
I was working on that, Jen. It wasn't supposed to cover it up.
Dark Lord Z. Dark Lord, how are you doing, first of all? It had has a system that was built by scratch for him, but his mod team, and he still has problems with it sometimes. Right. I mean, but that's why I don't want to promote a product that isn't that's constantly getting updates, because there are some problems with it. And but they seem very dedicated to creating a very good product, and they approached me. So the first thing I was like, can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? Are you telling me it'll do this and it'll do this? They're like, yes. And I'm like, I'm in. So.
Jordy's fast.
Well, and like I said, I mean, I've had some things with Streamlabs where I've had, like, Streamlabs chatbot I was having some issues with, and the people for the Streamlabs chatbot Discord are very supportive. What I was getting time and time again from Streamlabs, period.
Going back, oh no, see what you mean. It's going round the house anti-clockwise.
Yeah, I see him. He's on me. He's in creep mode already. He's sitting there in creep mode so he can expose everybody like right away. Watch, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm shocked. Come here. There it is. And it wouldn't let me go through the window. It wouldn't let me go through the window. What was I talking about? So, I mean, like I said, I mean, UK dude, before this company and even like shortly after, before I got a chance to start messing with this program, UK dude was working on something to do, because the thing is, I mean, to have a program like this that can take those problems away and give you more control and a greater amount of content that you can add because of the functions of it is a priceless commodity. I mean, even if, I mean, I have like, I have, and I don't have it running right now, and I should go ahead and get it started. This right here, which will show up in the chat, the Lumia program. Okay, now I paid for that. It was $10, and what that does is it controls my Philips Hue Bloom light to give me visual cues when there's follows, when there's subs, when there's raids, when there's donos, all that stuff. And it works flawlessly. So, $10. And a lot of people buy that, which is amazing. So for somebody to come out with a program like this, is a great thing. And right now, because it's in beta, it's a free software. But when it comes out, I hope they do charge for it. I hope they do. I mean, honestly, I would pay $5 a month to be able to have this program do all of the things and work very well. Well, genetic also, it's like, how often do you stream? How long are your streams? What time of the day do you stream? I mean, these are things that, I mean, and the thing is I've heard people say the same thing to me. I don't have any problems. And I'm hanging out in their stream and I'm watching alerts not work. I'm hanging out in their stream and I can see it in the chat that somebody followed. I can see it in the chat that somebody subbed. And I can see it in their stream that they're not getting alerts. You might just not notice it. It happens way too often.
You won't see the follows in the chat. But yeah.
Well, you can. I think you can if it's a Twitch, if it's set up for alert by Twitch.
Because Twitch don't alert over the chat. Only the ones that get alerted over chat come up in chat.
Okay. But I mean, I've seen it. You know, and I've seen people time and time again going, I don't understand why you're having problems. I never have problems. And then I watch people's tip glass freeze, and I watch their alerts stop working or a serious delay. Vince Vega was the one who used to tell me all the time, I don't know why I have any problems. I never have any problems, and he does. Kayla the same way. I don't have any problems. Then I'm sitting there watching her stream because I'm always in her stream, and I watch things stop working for a while. You know, it does happen. It does. It's called Lumia, Lumia. And they just came out with. They have a basic one that you can buy. I think it's like $10. It's the original, And they came out with newer versions of it that either are base price or they have one that has a lot of added features to it that's on a subscription base. And I haven't looked at the other ones because this one works fine for me. But it's Lumia. You should be able to find it. A lot of people use it. That's like when you see that they get a follow and all the lights behind them are changing colors. They're using Lumia. It's very reliable.
I'm putting you on that hook.
I did it not so much so because you see it doesn't affect the lighting in the background. I did it well for a couple of reasons why I did it. Because I couldn't count on my alerts working through Streamlabs and Stream Elements. And sometimes because I have my game sound up so much, I'm a little bit hard of hearing, I don't hear the alerts go off. So like I'm missing a raid or I'm missing a host or I'm missing a sub. But I have the light in front of me, which let me show you. Let me get over to my other scene first. Okay. 4K, good job. This is my system. And this is my bloom light. So the reason why I have it there is so that if I'm playing and it starts flashing colors, I know something happened and I can look over either in my chat. Usually I have these flipped, but because I'm playing on console, it's off of this monitor here. When I'm playing normally on PC, it's right here. Everything is focused. I move my chat over here. But I can look in the chat to see if something happened, or my stream labels will be sitting over here and I can look over here to see what happens. Like if I miss the host or something like that, and I have OBS up here in the top, and the alerts are still kind of small. That I get the light effect to know that something happened. So as soon as I get a chance, I know something happened if I didn't hear the alerts, and I can look to see what it was that happened. Just like do meth. Thank you. Do meth, really? Wow. Wow. I'm gonna leave it there. It's a baller. It's taken me a long time to set it up and a lot of patience. Let me explain what I mean by patience. I started off with 2 monitors, just like everybody does. And then I went to 3. These smaller monitors over here used to be my verticals that are here. And I did that so I could have chat bots, so I can easily look up and see what I might have missed in chat, because I'm not real good about keeping up with it all the time, especially if I'm in game. And I picked those monitors up. They were $100 a piece. I liked these monitors. I wanted something bigger because I'm old. My eyes aren't that great. I wanted something big where I can look and see it right away without going, what is that? So they're big. That's why they're big. Like I said, I like to have control over my system if something's not working right, or I like to be able to see it right away and see how it's functioning. It's also a 2 PC system. So I have, these 3 monitors run off my stream machine. These 3 monitors here run off of my gaming machine. And that just shows me what's coming through the capture card. So, and that's what I play my console games off of. So, but that's why I have so many monitors. This was the first big monitor that I bought, and unfortunately I got it on clearance for $159, 32-inch Samsung curved monitor. Okay. And it was great. You know, the problem is it doesn't have mounts on the back to be able to put it on a rack. So I waited. These monitors right here, originally when they came out, were $359 a piece. And I wasn't paying that much for a monitor. This monitor right here is the one I paid the most amount for. This is an Asus 144K whatever, 0.5 millisecond delay. That's the one that I game on. So They went, this one, when I bought this one up here, this one went on sale, was 229 bucks, so I bought one. Saved for it. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do drugs. It's very easy to save money when you don't do those things. Let me tell you, add it up. Okay, so I bought this one at $229, and then I still had those two monitors over there vertical like this. Black Friday last year, these monitors went on sale for 160 bucks a piece. So I bought two of them. Then I moved the other two over there. I had these put away in boxes until I went to a 2 PC system, and then I brought them out and put them on the rack. So know what you want, set your goals, save your money, and chances are by the time you have the money to buy it, they're going to go on sale. You're going to save even more. But that's why I have what I have. I've been streaming since September of 2017. So pretty close. It will be coming up to 2 years of streaming. And this is what I do for a living. Thank you. I mean, honestly, the reason I had as much time as I had and everything to start streaming, I wish never would have happened. I would gladly not be a partnered streamer if the reason why I got into streaming wasn't why I did it and why I had that much time. What are the names of the two vertical monitors? They're Samsung 32-inch monitors. They're actually available now at Sam's Club for $199. Neo, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. Not having a lot of fun playing against Ghostface on PS4 though. Not at all. Dragon Slayer, can you change my scene, please? Slayer, change my scene, please. Thank you. How are you ready, Freddie? Good to see you. Who is it? Hear it. Wow. There she comes. Ooh, eat wood.
I think I annoyed her. I waited for her and I thought, oh, she's going to come running right.
Well, let me see if I can take her off of you. Nope, she wants you. You made her eat wood. Freddie, I'm doing pretty good. We're on PS4 tonight, and a majority of the killers, like literally 90% of the killers have been Ghostface, and we're just getting completely destroyed. Scar, don't call me Grandpa. I got no grandkids. Just got home from work. How was work today?
she just chuckle when she put me on you?
Good for you. Easy, you can sleep while you work. Nice. I can be your grandkid. I don't want any grandkids. I mean, if you want to be one of my stream kids, you're more than welcome to, but I don't want to be a grandparent. She still hasn't beaten that generator, so... Did she just come over and hit you?
No, she just went right up into my face.
She's still mad that you made her eat wood. Now she's kicking the generator.
What was funny is that... What was funny is... All I heard was that...
She's going back to you. She's going back to you. PC set, thank you. How are you doing, Havoc? Are you gonna camp me? Are you gonna be like pro strat gamer and camp person on the hook? Is that what we're doing now? You got all those abilities as a top-notch killer, and you're gonna sit there and camp. It's kind of a shame. I mean, it's your choice. Good for you. She's camping me. Don't come for me. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. You are a handsome man. Well, thank you very much. My wife thinks I'm handsome, but she's not a big fan of the long beard. Kind of thinks it's ridiculous, but you know, I stopped dyeing it teal for her. She can think it looks ridiculous long all she wants. Yeah, she's still here with me. Cryptic Cannon, good to see you. Dye my hair pink and go to Pride Fest? I don't have much hair. Dye my beard hair pink and go to Pride Fest? I live out in the boonies. I would have to travel 2 hours away to go to a Pride Fest. Plus, I mean, I'm all for freedom of choice, but it's not an event I would probably attend. I mean, I'm glad people take pride in their right for their freedom of choice. That's awesome. I mean, to me, we're a human race. Doesn't matter what color you are. Doesn't matter what your sexual orientation is. I mean, we're humans. And I wish everybody thought that way. We wouldn't have to worry about Pride Month and Black History Month and, and all these things. Everybody could just be the same, equal, no matter what. I mean, that's the way it should be. But,
Darren.
Take it.
I was committed.
I was exactly.
Oh, you did you say?
Yeah.
GG!
what happened? Did she leave?
I think so.
Oh, all I have on my screen is UK dude walking slowly sideways.
Yeah.
Is that what you have too?
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. Rank 18. I'll be a true rank 18. UKD going for his regular daily stroll. Kelties, how are you doing? QB, I saw you come in earlier. I'm sorry I didn't say hello. How are you, QB? Good to see you. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Thank you for the pride. 15 biddies. Feel like you've seen me somewhere, or are you talking to somebody else? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I mean, I had my capture card locked up or something. I had to end stream and reboot my computer and fire it back up, and that fixed it. Knock on wood.
That was karma.
Yeah, it was like karma, because I was like just talking about how I switched from Elgato over to Avermedia because I was having problems with Elgato's software conflicting with my software mixers. And then boom. You're a bit tired, have some material issues. May have a paid job again. Nice. You're more, oh, I wish you the best of luck. Can't donate right now, and I feel bad because I'm competitive.
I think the reason why I don't have any issues with Elgato is because I don't use the audio from Elgato. I use the optical cable from the PS4 into the PC. And that way I don't have to use none of their drivers.
Oh, for the sound, you mean?
Yeah, I don't use that stand.
Well, I didn't have an optical input. And I tried using a mini mixer that would bring it in differently, and that just wasn't working out. You know, it was way too, I've got a lot of money invested in all that garbage that didn't work too, but, so, the problem I had with the Elgato software is, when working with Voicemeeter needs to have the defaults for your inputs and, you know, for your input and your output. And every time you fired up Elgato, it would dictate and change your preferences in your audio devices. And that was just made it a pain in the neck to have to go in and change it all the time. Nymeria, hello, how are you? I see you're here, thank you. That's because I'm streaming later, I know. How are you? How was your day, Nymeria? That is. She is almost 10 years old. She's a black pug, and she's also a therapy dog. She goes to work. She used to go with my wife to work every day, but because she's getting older, she get a little grumpy about it. So now she goes to work maybe about 2 days a week. She's semi-retired. And she has her own cam because she's amazing. We're trying to boot my nose. It's Amanda the pig. Where is she? Second dull totem.
I've got one I can see another one.
This one's in the corner of, if you're looking off the back side of the large house, it's to the left. There was none on the right in the corner there. Is she leaving a slug?
That's the other player. Oh, she's trying to get me right now off the ruin.
Oh, you were on ruin there?
Yeah, I think that was it.
I'll get random.
I almost had it too.
I make it. Oh, she's got, make your choice. And here she comes. She's gonna one hit down me. If I don't get out of here.
Where was the road then?
It's in the middle, it's almost the middle of the map near where they were hooked. I have to get into a locker here real quick.
She's on, mate. She was on, mate.
Be right back, I got my dog in.
Oh, she's behind me.
Well, I lost her.
Yeah, she was chasing me. Yeah, she's still chasing me. So go for the ruin. I'm taking her.
So it's near the centre, okay.
Yeah.
I think I said, yeah. Quarter,
We're in it.
yeah.
Okay.
Just under halfway.
She's
60,
still chasing me.
70, 80, 90, 100.
I'm down.
Well, you did your job. See you later.
She's crawling. She's heading back.
She wasn't outside, she wanted water. That's why it took longer, sorry.
Goodbye, you? No?
No.
Give me a party hat? Cool. I want my head to explode. Namir, go get some sleep. Thanks for stopping in, though, before you go. Good to see you. Potato Gun, I see you there. Good evening. Megan is here even. Oh my goodness. The all-star crew. You renewed it? Oh. Did you? I don't see it there. Why isn't it there? Maybe Streamlabs is broken, but thank you.
Really unexposed again.
Yeah, she's chasing me. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get these freaking
Ooh. Doing man. Brain and lung cancer? Wow. How did they finally figure out what was going on? I mean... Not that one. Not that one. Well, this one doesn't like put me in full visibility at all, does it? Short timer on them too. I'm dead. I'm dead. I would have been dead. He's running whatever add-on to make the timers run faster too. She'd been constipated for 3 weeks. Wasn't eating, so she was in the hospital last week. That she kept falling down, but didn't think that it would do anything because she's a drinker. Oh. Found out it's affecting the part of her brain that maintains her balance. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that. They're gonna like start her on like chemo, like boom right away type of thing, or I'm dead before I can even make it to another box. I'm dead. She's in the ER now. Now the dog wants to go out.
Got it now, mate. Got it.
Seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the sea into the blue. They change but in a cycle that I can't lose. Each painful but delightful to live through. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another.
This dog tonight. I heard her whining at the top of the stairs to go out. I go up there, I can't find her. She's laying down in the bedroom. Satan takes the wheel, what's up? What does the number on status section mean? The number on status section? What are you talking about? A lot of numbers on my screen. Are you guys still in game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Two of us, me and the range and two pins.
Oh, jeez. Jasmine, thank you. Welcome back, Potato Gun. Satan takes the wheel. Can you explain? I'd like to answer your question, but I don't know exactly what you're asking for. I didn't know if you were on today. Oh, you subbed when I wasn't streaming? Did you? Let me go back and look. I mean, I see your sub ribbon. Oh, you did. 10 hours ago. Thank you very much, Potato Gun. Thank you very, very much. 2 months in a row with the Twitch Prime. I appreciate that. NSDZ, again, thank you for the 15 biddies. Dragon Slayer, 933.75 hours. It's not much, but it's the best. Oh, no. Potato Gun, thank you. No, the sub means a lot. It really does. Twitch Prime, gifted, regular, they're just as valuable as one another, and thank you very much. Like, how many hours do you have? Only 933. Jasmine is 606. Like 323 hours, a long time. Thank you for that. I wonder how many I have. I should check.
First time on her.
What's the command again? Explanation point dad hugs.
I didn't even get a party hat. Discrimination.
13,708 hours. I think I got everybody beat. I win. And that's just since the great Streamlabs crash of 2018.
Oh yeah, mate.
Yeah, the sheep right behind.
I know. I hope that Stream Deck guy appreciates me being here so much.
Well, I can say first hook, last hook.
Did you see what Mita said on Twitter? Yeah, I replied. I did. I mean, it makes me sad, but it also makes me very proud. Very proud that he's taking that step and putting his own health and well-being ahead of streaming. He'll be much happier for it, and I know he can do it. He's a very, very great friend and a very strong-minded individual. I have a couple things standing in my way from putting my health before anything as well as time restraints, and it's really hard when you're the only person. I mean, right now, my wife is basically, you know, she's thankful for the extended time that she's being allowed, but she's not really eating as well as she should be, and or even trying to change her diet to do things that might help, because she's a stubborn registered nutritionist. So I mean, she's kind of like doing whatever the hell she wants right now because she figures it is just borrowed time. So I mean, there were a lot of things I could have done better in my life had I not thought I was only going to live to an age of 42. And the reason why I came up with that is because my biological father had never been in my life, so I wasn't ever sure about his health situation. I knew that when he went to Vietnam, he became a full-blown alcoholic and drug addict. But I mean, I never kept tabs on him. I never really could. I mean, even though I had, you know, my cousins and stuff that I still kind of kept in touch with. But being that some of my physical traits I get from my mom, I figured I had to look towards my mother's side of the family. And all the men in my mother's side of the family all died before they were 42. So basically, thinking I wasn't going to be alive by the time I was 42, there were a lot of things that I could have done better in my life leading up to about the age of 45. But when I hit 45, I was like, wow, this is kind of interesting. I'm still alive. So then just a few years back, I found out that my biological father had passed away at the age of 70. And he was the one that was the raging alcoholic and drug addict. He was on a list waiting for a liver transplant. They told him they weren't going to move him up on the list until he quit drinking, which he refused to do. And the only reason why he died at 70 is because in a drunken stupor, he went horseback riding, fell off the horse and got kicked in the head by the horse, and sat in a coma for 2 months before they finally pulled the plug on him. So, if my father had not been a drug addict and an alcoholic, how long would he had lived? 80, 90, 100? I mean, 70 years old, being a raging, continual alcoholic and drug addict is a long time to live for abusing yourself like that. So... But sometime soon I'm going to go back on my juicing thing. It's really when I felt the best. A lot less physical problems. Once I get down to a certain weight, then I usually, that's when I start working out on a regular basis in the mornings as well. I used to wake up at 4:30 in the morning and work out for an hour when I was doing my juicing thing and be, you know, eating healthy and everything. So it'll happen again. Game screen. Thank you. But it's hard to do. I mean,
Man. Spirit.
my
Spirit.
wife will bring home McDonald's, and I'm not a big fan of McDonald's at all. But that'll be dinner for the night. You know, I mean,
Ladies and Leah was
McDonald's is-
following me.
even though it tastes better now that they use fresher meat, it's still garbage. It's still bad for you.
Ben's in a doll.
She's up on Pride Hill. She just phased away. I'm trying to heal you. There we go. That took forever. Kitchen is so loud. Barbecue and chili. Sloppy butcher. Good on a budget. I honestly, I would go anywhere else for fast food, other than McDonald's if at all possible. I mean, even Taco Bell. Yeah, I don't have many Wendy's around me. I like Wendy's though. Nobody's near me. Nobody's coming.
She didn't go the other way. She giggled at me. Wish I could grab that pallet thing pull through it.
I mean, I try not to do fast burger joints if at ever possible.
She's got, she's looking good. She's phased by someone.
She's coming this way. She's coming this way. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead anyways. I don't need the points that bad. Yeah, I mean, absolutely, Megan. Absolutely. First took, last took. Salt and pepper, unless you like fancy.
She knew I was there somewhere.
It's the latency lunge. She saw you. She was going back and forth. She saw you there. She was just waiting for you to
Well, on my screen,
become a
she
little
was
more.
looking at what she was looking away.
I mean, I'm watching your view, and she saw you there. I'm supposed to make mustacholi tomorrow. Maybe I'll either make it tomorrow or Saturday. I need to pick up some more ground beef and Italian sausage. I mean, rather than adding salt and pepper to my burgers, I usually like to just mix in diced finely chopped up onions. Mix it right into the hamburger meat.
Oh, I depipped. Ooh.
My dog is upside down right now, and my dad just texted me a pic of it. Olive, where are you? He's down here somewhere.
Maybe the camel's upside down.
Add it as you're shaping it. Yeah, I'm really not a fan of salt much. If I have too much salt, I swell. I mean, I stay away from chips as much as possible. And
Oh, I love chips.
my wife is a freak about salt, man. She has to have salt on everything, and I'm like, okay. Okay, Mrs. High Blood Pressure, take your medication for it.
I have when I put salt, I have a very small amount of salt. It has to have a little, least amount. Vinegar, I love. Especially the malt vinegar.
Carl's Jr. Out here, we don't have Carl's Jr. We have Hardee's, which is owned by Carl's Jr. now. Has been for a few years. Still have the star logo and everything. We have another person? No, we play with random, right?
Yeah. Okay. I think it's midnight that's time.
Same brand, just different. Yeah, yeah. Once Carl's Jr. bought out Hardee's, it became Carl's Jr. But in the Midwest, it's called Hardee's. I mean, basically. And I used to like Hardee's. I like their curly fries, and I like their sourdough burger.
Don't forget your blood points a bit high as well, then.
Did I actually earn blood points? Oh my goodness, I actually earned some blood points. I mean, the way the games have been going, I'm surprised I have anything.
the tall grass.
The clear's a bit higher. One's for 97, 98, 100, 98, 95. That's just red, all that's yellow. Oh, it's red now.
Yeah, me too. 5 of them.
Toy Story 4 is. I don't think I've seen 2 and 3. Gotta go. Clean your room. All right, Potato Gun. Thanks again. Thank you very much.
Toy Story 4 is the one with the little, was it spoon toy?
Rhode Island isn't. Well, Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Isn't Rhode Island like the more upper version of New York? Like everything there is more expensive, so it wouldn't surprise me that business taxes are high there. People are willing to pay more there so they don't have to drive off the island to do purchases. Nick, I'm doing good. How are you? Cheaper to live in than New York. That's why they're all moving here. Oh, I didn't know. The only time I've been to New York was sitting in the airport for many hours. Driving up the prices. Well, people move in there and want to open their businesses there, I'm sure. Ghostface.
Can't believe it.
He's at the big house somewhere. I almost pulled him out of his creepy, crawly thing a couple of times, but
Oh, next one's closed.
Glad I didn't jump over the way you went.
Wait, I didn't even see it.
Would have been me.
they can't find places to live because they're being outbid by people from out of state that are basically buying summer vacation homes and stuff. Go figure. Anybody coming for you? Trying to get there. Dang it. Sorry. I don't. Because I'm running a different character.
That random teabags me. And then stops to point at me. But you can't do it again. Might get a chance to get hit up.
No. Not happening. Run.
3 hours from New York City.
Thank you.
I just continue to go around and save everybody off of hooks.
Yeah, I was doing that at the end. Oh, it's near the killer shack.
Comes. On me.
There's not even hills. In the doorway, you're halfway up the stairs and up. Almost recovered.
You almost made me fall down a hole. There's Spine Chill.
Toy's down, he's downstairs. Don't you die, mate.
He's up here on the big house. Amazing. He found found me in the locker. Didn't see me go in it or anything, but he sure found me in it.
This hook.
Yeah, and the hatch is right above the basement here. Or no, this is my first hook. But the hatch is right there. Where are you at? Oh, it's down below. That hatch will open up right there near the entrance to the basement.
Oh, crap.
Oh, I'm sure he saw it too. I'm sure he saw it too.
Going off like that, look at that. He probably heard me. And probably saw me. Did you have fun? No. We played it before. He was ghost hunting as well then. Is that it? The last one for you, Lenore?
It's possible, Megan.
Thank you for putting it. What gave you that? Oh, he's okay. I don't like
You probably saw.
Are we playing any more decks? Because we'll have 2 randoms.
You what?
Are we playing more? Because we'll have 2 randoms.
Is there anybody else that's coming to play PS4 with us tonight? Let's go play with 2 randos, I guess. What you gonna do? second. See what I can do with this blood web, see if I can get that teachable yet. There's Sprinto Bursto. It's Sprintbird as a teachable. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Okay. And then after this, I'm gonna go back to playing Claudette and see if I can't get Sprint Burst and my Blood Web. Daddy Den, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the family.
Wait a sec.
Let's go. Come on, game.
I'm at Ghost Face. Well, we know it's not Spirit. Can you hear him?
Is it Ghostface?
No, it's not. It's Trapper.
Oh.
It be the Trapper. hello.
No ruin? Oh, my name is John. Did she have the text to voice thing going on? Oh, in voice chat, I had somebody come into my voice chat the other day, very young person, and they started off when I went down to see if they were ready to come and play, and they were like, oh my god, I can't believe I get a chance to play. You're like my favorite streamer forever. And they were really loud, so luckily I turned them way down because it was like really loud, and right after I turned them way down, they started off with the N-word nonsense. Going back to the hook. Still on me. Body was on me.
Almost done.
Oh my god. 3 attempts. 4 attempts. 5 attempts. Let me up! Thanks. Yeah, I mean, you know, they're immature, idiotic, ridiculous, toxic people in the world, and it's very unfortunate. Then when I server muted them, kicked them out of the room, then they started posting it in Discord, then I had to quickly get them banned from my Discord. They're, you know, because somebody was like, did you just say what oh no, that's background noise. I'm like, no, pretty sure you said it. Well, you can't say that about me, I'll sue you for this, that, and the other, and I'm just like, oh, here he comes. Yeah, I got the blind. I got the blind, but he still went right after you. That's amazing. Or didn't I get the blind? I know somebody who had the channel in their Discord that was text to voice, and it was coming out over their dashboard, and it wasn't going into their headset. And that's what they were doing in that chat, like constantly before somebody got a chance to sit there and, you know, oh jeez. dead.
No, he does leave you after a while.
Really?
No, he didn't me.
God. I mean, I see there's a trap there, but I should have still been able to drop that pallet. I was spamming it too. Oh well, I'm dead on hook now. Good for you, trappy boy. Good for you.
Oh, fuck it. Fell down the gap.
Placing a trap at the exit.
Yeah, shame that. If someone's opening the other exit.
Wow, that lag was amazing.
I didn't see it myself.
That's the second time. I just saw it twice now. Oh. Yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't safe.
not gonna make it.
Oh,
No, Ed.
yeah. Who's first, sir? Yes.
Vivi, how are you? Good to see you.
Just that random would just go.
Our word isn't actually correct terminology for people who are mentally disabled.
Get me, mate, but oh yeah.
Doing good? That's good.
Oh, now he goes to the door.
And stepped in the trap. Farmed you pretty good for those extra stacks, right? Isn't Asperger's a form of autism? My understanding that Asperger's is high functioning autism. And I know a lot of people don't know that, so to put both of them, I mean, is acceptable. But some people do know a little bit about Asperger's and that it is a high-functioning autism. It's a form of high-functioning autism. Just found out my dad has bone marrow cancer. I'm not really sure how to feel. But it's inappropriate, but I need to say something somewhere. I think someone maybe has a bit of solace for me. I mean, do bone marrow transplants. Don't give up hope. Stay positive about it. Positivity and staying positive and having hope is one of the best ways to get through it. Switching back to Claudia. Oh, excuse me. Sprinto Bursto. Yeah, I don't know how they do testing for it. I'm sure there's some type of test though. Test for everything these days, well. Except for effective tests for those cancers, unfortunately. Otherwise, I think everybody would be getting that test done every month. You were born purple-faced? That's interesting. I never heard of that before.
Might be,
Why does it want to always take my perks? Blood web is rigged. It's like, oh, you want that fireworks? We'll just take away your perk. Your one and only perk offering.
meanwhile, in behaviour, let's forget it.
Not at that time, though. Social phobias? I don't have any phobias about it. I just would rather not be around crowded cities anymore because I see through a lot of people's nonsense. I'm very good at picking out people that are very fake. I don't like being around them. Which is why I like not living in California anymore. Just saying. Okay.
The younger brother's socially autistic, can't be around or socialise with people he don't know.
Let's change this out for... hello? Reverse. Let's run extra blood points and a party starter. Alright, let's give that a try. Garfizzle, hello. I don't like mingling because I'm 29 and haven't had a job, so I'm pretty much non-functional and embarrassed to talk about it or make up a story. Well, don't lie about it and change the subject. Simple. And how are you, Garfizzle?
Love you, Dad. Keep being awesome.
Kit, how are you, dear? How have you been? We get some love and hype in the chat. Some warriors even. You ever role played as Santa? No. No. Santa's a dangerous Daddy Den, how are you? Welcome. Nom Nom Games, welcome. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. How was your day?
Oh, mid-off Reeves, lad. Oh, it's Trapper.
What do you got against Claudette? I like Claudette. And personally, I don't think she's ugly or disgusting. Many cocky Claudettes. Don't let people that play her ruin your opinion about a character. Kind of judgmental, don't you think?
Thank you.
I have mained her and I don't have that mindset. Coming.
It's on me. Why is it with me? It's an international incident.
You can only see her hair from across the map if she has the black hair. That goes for every character that has black hair, to include Hillbilly
Spirit. See Spirit there.
and Spirit's hair.
Coming back. No, it's going away. It's kicking, Jim. That's freaky. I run right through Jeff.
Yeah, urban evasion. I mean,
Yeah, I'll tap you down into the bloody basement.
it's Trapper.
Have fun.
took off my cell field. Now she's gonna be really loud. Farmed.
At least you got your firecrackers. Oh, we've got that skill chip. Oh,
As slow as I was creeping, did anybody see anything that said disarm? Nothing.
I had a toolbox earlier and I couldn't disarm it either. It said it was supposed to be sabotage.
He's back on me, but still, I got the blind. Now he's on me even faster. Dead. Bloodlusted hard. And it hatches right here.
Pull down pellet and walk into the trap. Okay.
Well, so much for that.
No, second go. Second go, he's gone, mate. Bumped into a tree.
Nope, I'm dead.
Ooh.
Sue! I'm doing pretty good tonight. How are you doing, Sue?
Man, did you have fun? Yeah.
See how many blood points I get. Sure, I got quite a few.
I depicked.
Yes, it is a pug. Please keep simmer down on the language a little bit. Oh my God, I'm getting closer to that devotion one.
Ooh. And then you'd be one of us, one of us.
This guy again. The same one. Yeah, dang is much more allowed than the other. But why would it be a dang pug? Why isn't it just a pug? You know what I'm saying? I think you feel what I'm throwing out there, yo. Fan of justice, how are you and welcome. Dank pug. Let's see what we're gonna offer here tonight. And for those that don't know, if you didn't see the title, tonight is PS4 night, and I'm, you know, it is what it is. Ghostface is devastating on console. Yep. Poison Plunge, hello. Good to see you. Yeah, that's Olive. She's almost 10. Boy, yeah, I'm still here. Still kind of alive. Fan of Justice, thank you for the follow. Ramirez the Cat, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate it. I've been lurking for so long. Were you here when my capture card crashed? I had to reboot my streaming machine. Not fun, but at least it fixed it. Yeah, it locked up and then it wouldn't disengage. And I tried restarting OBS, that didn't work, so then I had to actually shut down. Dad, you talk with Panda anything? What do you mean? Poison Plunge, thank you so much for becoming one of my Teal Warriors. That's one of my new alerts. The one that went across, that's actually being run off of my hard drive. The one that's still on the screen right now, that's the one that comes off of Streamlabs. Thank you so very much. Can we get some love, hype, and warriors in the chat? Also, make sure that you message me in Discord directly with your mailing information, because I send these out to all of my subs. I just need to know where to send them. They're absolutely free to you. Thank you for entrusting a sub with me. Thank you for the love and support. I appreciate it. And I'm going to the post office tomorrow, so tonight would be a good time to get that information to me. Now, what were you asking me? Hybrid Panda? I don't usually get a chance to catch too much Hybrid Panda, and his chat's usually pretty crazy. The big wholesome stream about it. Well, thank you very much. He tries. Hybrid Panda is amazing. Amazing streamer. I wish I had time to catch more of his streams, because he truly is entertaining. Explanation Point Discord will give you a link for my Discord channel. And then you'll find my name in the upper right corner. Should be able to click on it and be able to direct message me.
Oh, did he miss that?
Who is it?
I don't know yet. I nearly missed a skill check because somebody
Oh.
went up to me. Where did they run off?
Lude Union, thank you for the follow.
You don't know who the... Where's Piggy?
It's Amanda?
Yeah.
I didn't see a box anywhere.
No. Oh, I found a box in it. It's inside.
It can be. Sometimes it's a lot of fun, but a new Ghostface killer is, I mean, with lag/latency issues and just being a very strong killer to start off with. Very hard to play against. Arkham, hello. Did we get a raid? And we did, Arkham. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Pretty good. Kind of trying. I didn't realize. I mean, I spent 2 days getting used to playing against Ghostface on PC, but being that I'm only playing PS4, you know, console like once a week, it's a lot more difficult to play against. Because the game issues and it's already, I mean, it's already a super powerful killer to begin with. Well, I got him at least one more try. He didn't get away fast enough. Got the blind on though. Audrey, how are you? You're probably gonna camp the heck out of that guy now, thinking I'm like right around there.
Coming near me. She's near me.
I don't know where you are.
Right at the other side so you can get him off. Still fine, mate.
I'm more than 50% done on a gen. 80%. She's still on you?
She was, but she keeps getting lost.
Is she running nowhere?
Opening the exit. In the corner.
Let's just go. She's got no head. Sorry. Sorry, Rando. Sorry. Sorry, I'm not hanging around for no head pig. That person's like, they left me. Sorry. I would have told you to do the same thing, Lee. Really, rank 20 killer. And it's good to see new people playing, but it's kind of sad that they're all choosing to play killer. And it may be somebody who's played Survivor for a while and they're just now playing killer because of the new, but they weren't playing Ghostface, so I don't know what to say about that. Hopefully show Kobe. I'll be optimistic.
Well, I think the last one died.
Did I ask you to do something? I did not. I mean, unless, you know, you gave a shout out to Arkham for the raid. That wouldn't hurt my feelings. Oh, the person that died on Hook had rank 16 with absolutely nothing. Running absolutely nothing. That's not a smart move.
According to that, one person is still in there, but everyone's got out.
Is still struggling or what? Thank you, Kenneth. Oh, whiskey, I said happy birthday. Which whiskey? I know a few different people with whiskey in their name. Coer, hello, how are you? I've been all right. I've been okay. Who that? What? What? 21 months. What's up, brother? How was your day? Come play with you. What are you playing? Are you doing DVD on PC? Let me get one more game done because I was actually getting ready to end stream. Oh, that helps. And I'll go to the post office tomorrow, Menace, to pick up that package from Vince. Are you going to come out to pick that up? I might have a sip coffee mug here for you too. I may have made one for you today. "21 months. 21 months. That's my longest sub right there.
Time goes quick, doesn't it?
21 months. Because that was literally, I'm pretty sure Menace was my very first sub. He's been a long-time friend of mine. He's the one that talked me into building a PC to game on to come play with him. And then he gave me a bunch of games to try out to see what I liked. DBD was the one that I went with because I liked it the most. And then he said, you might as well stream. Your computer can handle it. And I'm like, who's going to want to watch an old guy be really bad at games? And he goes, and he said, you'd be surprised. And here I am. 15 days into streaming, got my affiliates. And 6 months exactly to the day I got partnered. And it went really quick and it was very amazing. But at the same time, you talk about people that grind. I didn't grind. I was home 24 hours a day with my wife going through chemo. So I had plenty of time to sit here and it wasn't a grind for me. It was me getting my mind off of what was going on. I mean, I was doing 12, 14, 16-hour streams every day as I had to be up and I had to make sure that she got her medicine every 3 hours. So did I grind it? Not intentionally. Not intentionally. But sometimes that's what it takes to get the attention, to get noticed, to, you know, be recognized. And it's very tough. And it happens to be an unbelievable, amazing community is what's in Dead by Daylight. And here I am. Nice red ping.
It jumped right up at the end.
All right, Dragon. Have a good night.
Must be from the other side and then from your side, yeah.
Kenneth, did we get a shout out for Menace Inc. by chance? Good night, Dragon Slayer. As I was saying earlier, Kenneth, I said, you know, I honestly, I wish that things would have been different and I never started streaming for the, you know, for the whole reason why I even got into it to begin with. You know, I would have much rather still been busting my butt doing what I used to do before streaming and have my wife healthy and cancer free than be in here. And I mean, it is my daily therapy. And I really miss the 2 days that I'm off, Fridays and Saturdays. I really miss being here with you guys. It's all right. Quit apologizing for things, Kenneth. And fan of Justice, if you'd like, you can always type exclamation point love in the chat and it will spam the channel's love and hug emotes in the chat for you, even if you're not a sub. Same with hype, same with loot, same with olive. I've made it very easy for people to participate in everything that goes on here.
Huntress.
Not lewd. Lewd, you know better. You know I wouldn't have a lewd emote. I just use mine then. You're more than welcome to use. Use it, absolutely.
Somebody was laying on the ground, it's a Claudette looking in the box.
That's 99 this. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say we should 99 it and let the randos finish another gen.
Then in the second totem, I've near done one. That's 3 totems. This will be the third one. Coming over your way.
Good for you. Open the door. Jeez. What's your thoughts about Ghostface? Anything you like or want to change? Poison Plunge. I think it's just, I don't know. I was starting to get used to playing against it on PC. Tonight is on PS4. Which makes it really hard to play against. I think it chubs up too quick into exposed mode, and because of how fast it is, I think you're exposed for too long a period of time. I think 45 seconds is way too long. What do you think?
I'm getting axes at me. He's throwing axes at me.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and again, sometimes it depends on the map. But like I said, the problem is it's so quick. I didn't have much choice. Doesn't really matter. Big Papa Pump, how are you?
Might be a nice family, give you the hatch.
45 seconds is fair. 20 is way too short. But, I mean, Big Papa Pump, are you killer man? One Naughty Girl, yeah, it is. I mean, and the thing is, it's like, I don't play PS4 every day. If I did play it every day, I'd probably be a lot better at being able to overcompensate like I can somewhat do on PC. But I don't. So it does make it a little more difficult. So being more difficult to play and then having to play against a killer with that many personally strong, maybe a little too strong perks, I mean, I don't think we had a match tonight against Ghostface that the Ghostface did in 4K. And it was like literally like 90% of our games. Okay, usually on console, usually we get at least 1, 2, or 3 survivors just about every match. So, I mean, what does that say about that killer? And we're talking about killers that were sitting at rank 19 and 20 that were doing that. Okay, so, I mean, if you have to take the averages into it as opposed to gaming experience, then I would say that that killer is very strong, maybe too strong. And my biggest concern about killers that are too strong, I mean, look, you know, my biggest problem with killers that are too strong is they're really designed, okay. Every time they buff up a killer and they nerf a survivor, is because they're taking the top players into consideration and not everybody else. So you get top ranked killers that complain because they're going against top ranked survivors, especially Survive with Friends crews that are very good at the game, and they can loop killers while 4 generators get done. Okay? The thing is that is not the majority of people that play this game. So when you keep making changes for balance in a game based on the top players, everybody else gets the dirty end of the stick. Everybody else suffers. It makes the game less fun. So people that are, you know, what I'm seeing now, and even from the people in my community, is they're stopping playing Survivor because it's not fun anymore. And they're starting to play Killer because at least you don't die. The game is balanced around the new players, and the top players take advantage of it. Really? I disagree. I disagree.
Was that it? Was it? Or...
Yeah, that's it. I disagree. I think they're listening to the top ranked killers that are very good and the top ranked survivors that are really good. I mean, I don't know. Did you say are you a killer main? I prefer killer, but I do play both sides. Okay, so really you're a killer main, and that does kind of. I mean, if I was a killer main, I'd be all about, you know, how come I can't get my 4Ks? You know, even though I don't care if I 4K when I play. So you know, the thing is, Big Papa, I play with new people all the time here. And, you know, first of all, a lot of killers complain about Survive with Friends crews. I play with people of all different ranks. I mean, all the way down to the new people, you know, literally ranks 19, 20. We get destroyed all the time by all the killers. So it always cracks me up when somebody says, this killer is weaker than this killer and this killer is no good. It all depends on the person playing it. And it is, I mean, it's literally, it's the killers that are complaining. And I think that most of the people that work for behavior are killer mains. And I think that's what we're doing. I mean, some people will never, 4K isn't important to me. Fun is. Okay, well, you are a minority in this game of killers. Because if everybody even had a glimmer of the same idea that you and I have about 4K isn't important, there would only be 3Ks in the game. And the killers would let the last person survive, just to be nice because it's fun. There's a very competitive people that play killer, that are killer mains, and they're very good at it. And they don't care. They don't care whether you're having fun. Me and you, we care. Most of the killer mains they give no cares about whether the survivors are having fun. And more than likely, it's because they've gone up against really good survivor crews that have been very toxic. Or even just toxic survivors to begin with. But so we all suffer for those people, right? You can't balance a game because there's no way that you can balance something in between top 20% of players that are amazing loopers and survive pretty much every game, and the newer people that play this very little. They rarely ever do good. They'll rarely ever get better at the game, or like me, they'll never get to be that top tier of survivor player. I mean, I know if I loop a killer, chances are it's a newer killer. I will never be able to loop for more than 45 seconds a rank 1, 2, or 3 killer. Just not gonna happen. So how do you balance the game? You don't. And my concern, again, I mean, they can do whatever they want to do. They can buff and nerf and do whatever they want to do. My concern is the future of the game. Because if you have 100 people today that buy this game and start playing it, and they want to be Survivor, and they get really bored after the first week because they can't survive a game because all the killers, because let's face it, coming into this game, it's easier for people to be successful as a killer than it is to be successful as a survivor. Been forced to play killer related to how difficult I find survivor. Perfect example of exactly what I'm saying. And now we're going to have more people that are going to come in as survivor, not do well, not want to lose their $10 or $20 that they invested in this game, and they're going to start playing survivor or killer instead. They don't die. They're going to have more fun learning how to play it because they don't die. The game lasts throughout the whole game. They're not the first person killed and sitting around in the first 1 to 3 minutes of the game dead, and then go and wait 5 to 10 minutes for another game to start. Okay, that's not fun. but as a killer. And now what's going to happen is because more people are playing killer, you're going to go, at least you're going to get the full length of the game until either everybody's out of the map or everybody's dead. And now you're going to wait 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes for a game because less people are playing Survivor. You have to strive to get better and learn from your mistakes. You have to have time to learn from your mistakes. If you're the first person getting killed because you're new to the game and you don't know how to hide, you don't know how to look around you well, and you're continuously dying and your game is over, you have no time to learn how to be better at this game. It's exactly why I quit playing COD. I used to love the campaigns, and every time I went into matchmaking, it was like, ooh, this is cool. All right, dead. Respawn, dead. Respawn, dead. How many days are you going to put up with that? How many days are you going to put up with that before you don't play with it play it anymore? But not everybody has a group of people to play Kill Your Friends with. You need to have some time in the game and not just tutorials. You need to have some time in the game. That's why I used to do no-kill killer rounds. I used to do that so that people would have time in the game. Time to get comfortable with movements, time to get comfortable with saves and skill checks. That's why I did no-kill killer. And then when they changed matchmaking, I'm doing no-kill killer at rank 17. And I'm playing against people that are rank 8, 9, and 10 in my matches. Those are people that don't need me to play no-kill killer. And I was getting bullied for it. And then I had people complaining to me about it too. You know, and it's just like, you can't do that anymore. It's very unfortunate. My worry is the continued success of this game because I love it so much. I have a lot of time and love into this game. And to sit there and watch my community, the people stop coming to play with me, that used to come to me and play with me when they were new. And I talk to them and they're like, I just can't play anymore. It's not fun. And if you can't keep people in the game and you can't keep people there, they're not going to buy skins. They're not going to enjoy the game enough to want to dress up their survivors. The game is very affordable and free on some platforms. And if you can't sell skins to a majority of the new people coming in, where's the money going to come from? How are they going to continue to turn out new content? How are they going to keep everybody paid and hired? You know what I'm saying? This is my concern because I've had businesses before. Exactly. You know, I mean, a lot of the people that play this game and they love this game, they need to understand what it is that I'm saying, and it should concern them too, especially the streamers. For a lot of streamers that main Dead by Daylight, what if after next year there's not enough people to play it for them to keep putting out new content? And you're sitting there waiting an hour and a half for a match. That's not streamable content anymore. So, I hope you guys understand, where I'm coming from on this. It's not because I'm a survivor main and I'm not very good at the game and I'm getting destroyed by new killers. I'm used to dying in a game, and usually I'm focused. A lot of times I'm stream sniped. I die to the first person in the game, and I still enjoy the game, but it does get hard. Just keep on keeping on. You know, the popularity of this game is really very much due to the people that stream it. And if matches start taking an hour and a half for everybody to play, it's not going to get streamed. And when it's not getting streamed, the people that actually decide they want to play this game is going to drop off like nobody's business. They need to figure out something. And I think they're trying to. I think they're trying to figure out. I think they're listening. Because I know they've got like test things coming up, and I'm not exactly sure what that's all about, because even though I'm a fog whisperer, all the fog whispers are not bound by an NDA. So they don't tell us upcoming stuff until like an hour before it happens. So, and I'm not on the content creators board, so I don't even have any inside information to keep me super hyped, but or even have any full input on my understanding and my concerns and worries. A lot of times I say things in the suggestions and I get no comments or retort or anything. But I'd like to think that a lot of what I do here has very much so promoted people to accept the game for what it is. It depends on who you're playing with. At Survivor with Friends is either fun or boring, or successful whether you live or not. I mean, I play with a lot of different people that are just not real comfortable in the game. I mean, when I play offline with people that I've been playing with for like almost 2 years, we have a lot of fun with it. And we could care less whether we live or not. I mean, we don't bully, but you know, it's a different level of fun. It is. But if I was a person that was just like, I need a new game to play, and I bought DVD, and I had to play solo and had nobody to teach me, and I didn't have videos to watch or streamers to watch to learn how to get better, I guarantee you I wouldn't be in this game for a week. So, all right. Let me see who's doing what. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I appreciate it. It's good having you here. And like I said, I mean, hanging out with you guys is like my daily therapy. So thank you for that. Thank you for the love and support. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for good conversation. You know, I do. I appreciate it. Let's see who's streaming. No, you're amazing. You are. You are amazing. You. All right. What did I miss? Hey, Leg Bump, thank you for the 500 biddies. I'm going to send you over to my buddy, and then you could watch him play, and you could see the difference in how we play on PC. I'll try to be the same stream dad that you're used to watching. A lot of times they call it Dad After Dark. So jump on over there. I'm going to go play with them a couple of games as well. Thank you again, everybody, so much for being here. Thank you for coming and hanging out and supporting the PS4 and coming to play. And if you don't have this game yet, and you're thinking about getting it, but you don't have a PC that'll run it, but you have an Xbox or a PS4, get the game. Come and play with me, please. We'll have some fun, even when the killers are too powerful. All right. Thanks everybody so much. Thanks for all the new subs, the gifted subs, the resubs. You guys are amazing. The support is amazing. Thank you for the donos, the biddies, all of it. I love you guys so much. You don't even know. All right, guys. See you on the other side. Catch you in the fog. I'm off on Fridays and Saturdays. I'll be here Sunday night. Come and hang out. Take care, guys. Love you.